The Global Lake Ecological Observation Network, GLEON, created the Lake Observer mobile app for citizen scientists to record lake and water quality observations. The North American Lake Management Society, NALMS, with support from the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, is using the GLEON Lake Observer mobile app for the Secchi Dip-In. The mobile application provides users in the volunteer lake monitoring community with an easy way to submit water quality data using their own smartphones and tablets. The app is available on both Android and iOS formats. Data captured with the app is automatically submitted to the GLEON database and will be submitted to EPA using the Water Quality Exchange data flow and made available by the Water Quality Portal. 3 video tutorials are available to help users get started with the app. This tutorial, the second of 3, will demonstrate how to record a Secchi measurement and weather information and submit the information using the app. Please note that an internet connection is not needed to record measurements with the app. Any data collected while working offline will be stored locally on your mobile device. You can then submit this data once you are either back in range of cell service or on Wi-Fi. For this video, the Android version of the app will be used. The app works best on Android operating system 5.0 and higher, and iOS 8.0 and higher. By default, the app opens to the Create Entry screen. This screen provides you with a list of data entry options. This screen can also be accessed by tapping on the menu icon in the upper left corner of the screen, or by pulling out the navigation drawer from the left side of the screen. To enter a Secchi disk reading, select the Secchi depth option. If your navigation system is not on, select OK. This will direct you to your device's Location Services menu. Turn on the Location Services. Once you've turned on the Location Services, return to the Lake Observer app by tapping on the back key in the lower left corner. You should now see the Secchi depth screen. The Secchi depth field, you'll enter the Secchi disk reading. Make sure to choose feet or meters. Remember that if you're entering data in feet, you'll need to submit fractions of feet as tenths, not inches. Water depth. This field refers to the total depth of the water body. This is the only screen where you can provide the water depth at your sampling location. Make sure to check either feet or meters. Remember that if you're entering data in feet, you will need to submit fractions of feet as tenths, not inches. The sampling platform. This field refers to where the measurement was taken. The choices for this field are boat canoe, dock pier, bridge, from shore, or wading or other. Disk resting on bottom. Check this box if your Secchi disk was resting on the bottom at the time of your recorded observation. Disk type. The default setting is black and white. Select all white if you're using an all-white Secchi disk. Viewscope used. If you're using a viewscope, you can capture that information here by clicking on the checkbox. If you check the viewscope used box, you'll need to enter a description. The choices are open tube or clear glass plastic bottom. Notice that the location, date, and time are automatically captured at the bottom of the screen. If you need to change the date or time, just tap on the field and update this information. The location cannot be edited from the data entry screen. Once you've finished populating these fields, you can submit the data. Tap on the Upload arrow located at the right side of the top menu bar to submit data. If you have an internet connection, your data will be submitted directly to the online database. If you do not have an internet connection, when you submit the data, the entry is stored in the app's internal database. Later in this video, I'll show you how to submit those data once you are either back in range of cell service or Wi-Fi. On the data entry screens, you can confirm or change your location by tapping on the inverted teardrop on the far right side of the top menu bar. You can use this to review the location for the data you're entering or to change the location before submitting your data. Use the back arrow up on the menu bar or the Android's key at the bottom left of your device to return to the Create Entry screen. From here, you can access the menu either through the line icon in the upper left of the top menu bar or by swiping from the left side of the screen. Within this menu, you can navigate to My Entries to verify that the submission was successful. From the entry screen, you can also use the red plus button to take you directly to the entries. Tap on the back arrow to return to the home screen, or use the top menu bar or the pull-out drawer to select another data entry option. We'll now enter weather information, such as air temp and cloud cover. Let's first enter cloud cover information. From the app's Create Entry screen, tap on Cloud Cover. Once there, tap on the Cloud Cover field and select the appropriate value from the drop-down list. Notice that the location, date, and time are automatically captured at the bottom of the screen. If you need to change the date or time, just tap on the field and update this information. The location cannot be edited from the data entry screen. Remember that you can confirm or change your location using the location icon. The location icon is the inverted teardrop shown in the upper right corner of the screen. Once you finish making your selections, you can submit the data. Click on the Upload arrow to submit data. If you have an internet connection, your data will be submitted directly to the online database. If you do not have an internet connection, when you submit data, the entry is stored in the app's internal database. Later in this video, I'll show you how to submit those data once you are either back in range of cell service or on Wi-Fi. Now let's enter air temperature. From the app's Create an Entry screen, tap on Air Temperature. Tap on the temperature field and enter the air temperature. Be sure to select Fahrenheit or Celsius. Once you finish making your selections, you can submit the data. Click on the Upload arrow to submit data. If you have an internet connection, your data will be submitted directly to the online database. If you do not have an internet connection, when you submit data, the entry is stored in the app's internal database. Later in this video, I'll show you how to submit those data once you are either back in range of cell service or on Wi-Fi. Now I'll demonstrate how to use the in-app database to submit data collected offline. You can see your locally stored entries in the Unsubmitted Entries portion of the app. You can find this section either through the menu icon in the upper left of the home page or on the pull-out drawer on the left side of the screen. You can use the back arrow to get back to the home screen, from which you will be able to see the menu option on the left side of the top menu bar, or swipe from the left side of the screen to see the pull-out menu drawer. When you re-establish an internet connection, you can submit stored entries. Just select the entries you want to submit by clicking in the box next to them, and then tap the Resubmit or Upload icon located on the right side of the top menu bar. The latitude-longitude information was stored at the time you submitted to the local database while you are at your sampling location, so it will be transmitted as if you are still at your sampling location. If you navigate back to your home screen and then back into the My Entries section, you should see your newly submitted entries in the list. Thank you for your interest in using the GLEON Lake Observer app. For more information on GLEON and the app, visit the Lake Observer website, which is lakeobserver, all one word, .org. For more information about NALMS and the Secchi Dip-In, visit www.nalms.org.